It's kind of easy. Listen to the G'd up sound. Right here, speakers bumping as I got the sound for you.
There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Rudy Gobert.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounds.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And for New York, they've got Barrett. Adebayo is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Jacobs in at the point guard. Well, it may not be a new season, but, Greg, it is a new year. And some teams could use, right, a fresh start.
And, hey, wherever you can find motivation, right? It's a long season, lots of mental gymnastics. And, Kevin, everyone overcomes in their own way.
Now, here's Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Edwards. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And slammed up by Gobert.
Well, Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll.
Jacobs, the pass to Kuzma. Adebayo kicks to Kuzma. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Knicks lead 3-2.
Passes to Gobert. Dishes it to Conley. Driving in. Gobert with a screen on Barrett. Edwards passes to Gobert. Misses from close range. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Jacobs. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Michael Conley picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that...
Shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. Hey, Doris, you grew up in New York. The pressure of playing in the big city, is that a real thing?
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. If you're playing in the media capital of the world, everything is magnified. And I think that holds true for the other respective large cities. Los Angeles and Chicago come to mind.
And he makes both free throws.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Barrett against Edwards. Towns the screen. Edwards kicks to Towns. Traps in the tray.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Jacobs, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Jay, covered by Conley, and the shot goes in.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's Conley. 8 points his last outing. Edwards looking it over. Gobert the screen. Edwards against Barrett. Edwards, that's good.
How about that handle? The dribble drive by Anthony Edwards, so tough.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. A wide open look here for Kuzma. No good on the three.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Indoors here, we're looking at Jaden McDaniel's stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
The first one falls. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. New York trailing. Here's Jay. His last outing with 20 points. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Kuzma outside. 13 feet away. Adebayo with the bucket.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Conley with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Outside Edwards. Right side Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Just 4 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Towns with the bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Barrett. Still yet to score. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Conley dishes to Towns. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got 7 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The pass to Adebayo. Over Gobert. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Edwards passes to Conley. Kuzma pulls it in.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Barrett the pass to Williamson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Zion isn't shy about playing physical. He'll go right through you if he has to.
Edwards against Barrett. Oh, here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. That shot, no good. And here's Barrett. No scoring in this one. Mr. Williamson takes a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the rare 3 from Williamson. What a confidence booster that could be.
Outside, Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Count it. He's got 9.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
New York leading by 3. Now Barrett. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Jacobs, the pass to Adebayo. And And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Great fade by Adebayo. Such a high IQ player.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number one. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
And Adebayo drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
So the Timberwolves called their first time out. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Yeah, rough outing for their offense. You saw a spark here and there, but their main scorers just couldn't stay hot.
City Dancer.
For Barrett, averaging about 15 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And stolen by Kuzma. Here's Williamson. Oh.
What a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. So Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. 7-point differential. Got a hand on it. Here's Jay. He's got 6. Teardrop shot. Gobert with the block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. This one for 3. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Gobert. Towns has got 12.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Down low. Here's Kuzma. Gobert with the block.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. The kick out to Towns. And the three off target. The Knicks leading by 4. Passes it to Barrett. Over Edwards. And he can't bank that one in. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Now here is Conley. He's guarded closely. To the inside. Here's Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 14 points for him.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the three.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league.
Here's Towns following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Back to Conley. It's deflected. Here's Jay. He's got 6. Adebayo with a screen on Conley. Now the pass to Williamson. Some nice passing by New York here. Adebayo against Towns. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 10 points in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
It's time for your Knicks 7th squad. Give it up for
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Brown comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley. Carter on the wing. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Timberwolves trail by 6.
2 minutes.
Now here's Milton.
2 minutes.
He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. To the middle. Here's Towns. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Only one miss in his first 8 attempts, coming out of the gate strong.
Pass to Hartenstein. Jacobs, the pass to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hartenstein. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Knicks lead by 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Knicks foul. First
For the Knicks, Collins comes in for Williamson. And Jay subbed in for Avdia. Timberwolves also changing it up. Miller's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Troy Brown. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Carter. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. A shot by Milton, no good. New York leading by 6. Jacobs, Edwards defended, and the shot goes down.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now here's Milton. He's guarded closely. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Einad's checked in.
Timberwolves substitution. Number 8.
Pass to Jacobs. Here's Hartenstein. Carter looking around. Pass to Jacobs. Over Edwards. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing here by 8. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for New York. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break.
24.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
We've got Jay. John Collins is out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Carter. And it's Jacobs in at the 3. They're the group New York will start the second with. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
New York leading by 10. Carter with a screen on Milton. And it's blocked. Miller with the ball. Still without a basket. The pass to Milton. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Reed. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
The Knicks shooting wonderfully up to this point. 67%. Pulls up on the elbow. They get it back for three. And again, New York with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
So it's the Timberwolves now. It's a 10-point game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, three-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end. Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
Carter down low. Outside Collins. Jacobs, the pass to Carter. To the paint, like it says.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Outside Edwards. On the wing, Milton hasn't made one yet. And Miller throws it down hard.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Jacobs, the pass to Carter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
For New York, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert comes in for Miller, and Mike Conley is subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
The free throw off from Carter. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doors, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Oh, here's Edwards. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Well, his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
43-32.
And the Timberwolves call timing. And the NBA, Doors, adding conference finals awards not long ago. I think both you and I felt it was a nice addition.
Oh, my goodness. Given what's at stake, it makes perfect sense. And they picked the perfect players to name the awards after. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson embody what those awards are about. It was perfection.
check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Well, you look at Williamson, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Now here is Conley. Scoreless thus far.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Inside, Reed. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Bobbed up there for Collins. And again, New York turns it over. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Houston Rockets.
And for that matchup with the Magic, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
The Knicks leading by 9. Here's Jay. He's got 9. Barrett with this screen on Conley. He takes it in. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Williamson comes in for John Collins, and Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Carter. Timberwolves trail by 12. And here's Edwards. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, New York. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And here's Edwards from the arc.
R.J. Barrett has the kind of physical abilities to contest shots, and he is aggressive on the defensive end right now.
To the paint, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
34. Now Conley. He has yet to score. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley's so tough on the interior.
The Timberwolves have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And he makes the first.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
And the Knicks making a change here. Carter's checked in. And Conley drops them both. Now here is Carter. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. There's the dish to Barrett. Floats one. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's McDaniels. Barrett covering. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Carter with it. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass. Carter's got 6.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks sitting here. Your Knicks sitting here.
And New York making a change. Hartenstein's checked in. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
Conley against Carter. Conley the pass to Towns. Over Williamson. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit 3-level score, and he's got it all working.
To the left side wing. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist from Williamson. Kuzma's got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
When these players get to the free throw line, it's nearly automatic. The 2K leaderboards show us this month's free throw shooting percentage leaders. And you look at Carter, second in the NBA. So great from the line.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
The free throw drops from McDaniels. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
The 9-foot shot. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. Taking a look at New York. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
And seeing where the Knicks are, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. McDaniels with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Kuzma passes to Hartenstein. Williamson outside. Barrett wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Carter against Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. No good. Shot missing. The Knicks leading by 13. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Now we could feel that one all the way over here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Passes it to Alexander Walker. Now here's Gobert. They can use a bucket, and he lays it up and in. Gobert's got 8 points.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. 13 foul. Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 17, K.J.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Carter. Finished off by Carter.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now here's Conley. There's the pass to Gobert. Conley feeling it out. Lock at 6. Pass to Alexander Walker. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. Carter outside. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of the game. A three-pointer is right on target.
Rico, come at us, we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Kuzma. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
To the lineup for the Timberwolves, number 18, Shake Milton.
Here is Carter. Good if it goes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
And so it's the New York Knicks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy bunnies. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be fine.
And see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
We appreciate you joining us at halftime. Tonight we tip off with a check on the injury situation.
Losing Brunson, they're missing a great distributor, a leader on this team. His value goes beyond what you see in the box score.
Yeah, he's the heart and soul. I mean, at least part of it. Big blow.
Now let's talk about that first half. It's been a runaway success for the New York Knicks.
Well, you love the points off the bench. Must be nice to be a starter and come back into the game with a larger lead. Makes life easier, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you appreciate the way this roster's been constructed. Strong in a number of areas. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So on the floor for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the one. Now here's Gobert. Can't connect from short range.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Jacobs. Can't hit that one. Towns with the defensive effort. Edwards against Carter. Goes up the baseline. Edwards. That's good. Edwards got the first points of the second half up on the board for Minnesota.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
A nice shot by Carter.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Edwards inside. Carter on him. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
New York moving the ball around. Ball's knocked loose. Carter against Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Kuzma against Towns. Kuzma kicks to Williamson. Passes it to Carter. 6 to shoot. Back to Williamson. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Towns.
Excellent defense there, but he has to be smarter and a bit more patient.
Edwards can't hit.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
The pass to Adebayo. Feeds it to Williamson. New York again turning it over. Well, these are the players you don't want to give any space to beyond the arc right now. The best long-range shooting guards in the past 10 games. And you look at Carter. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
And, you know, two-guard is where we traditionally find the best shooters in our league, and he's no exception to that rule. I mean, look at the success he's having from three-point range.
He gets that one.
Wow, how about the concentration from Mike Conley? Wow, that is big time.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Time for your Knicks Dennis Haskell. Keep it up for
Barrett's checked in for Carter. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at the Timberwolves. They're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement.
And I think for Minnesota, this is probably a season they can't get through quickly enough. It has been a disaster on all fronts.
And when that happens, the talk is already about what's going to change in the offseason. And the way things have gone, there's going to be plenty of that.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Jacobs, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Now here is Conley. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. He kicks it to Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the basket by Jay.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the score by New York. The kick out to Towns. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Towns has got 20 points.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Barrett against Edwards. Here's Jay. 16 points for him. Here's McDaniels. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. McDaniels got 5 now.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
It's Adebayo, top of the key. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Gobert against Adebayo. Kuzma passes to Barrett.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
There's the feed to Conley. Outside, Towns. Edwards against Barrett. Edwards passes to Gobert. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. 14 points for him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Who wants a t-shirt? Get on your feet. Make some noise.
Checked in for New York. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Shake Milton, he's checked in for McDaniels. Milton finds Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Back to Milton. It's up a three, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Jay, covered by Conley. Here's Jacobs. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Jay's got 6 in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Edwards dishes to Towns. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
The Knicks leading by 15. Mr. Williamson. Carter against Edwards. Carter outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Conley, and it's sent back by Carter. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Picked off in midair. There's the lob to Carter. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Love to see Barrett aggressively sharing the basketball. Wants to get it to his teammates in their spots. Nice.
Now here's Conley. T right on him. Here's Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And that's 10 points for Rudy Gobert.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
New York moving it around. He had a nice open look right there. And the Knicks lead by 18.
Boy, R.J. Barrett has worked so hard to become a consistent three-point shooter. Go ahead, R.J. Put in the work.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And a fast break now for New York. Pulls up. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Knicks lead 82.
Timberwolves trail by 20. And here is Conley. Pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Conley kicks to Gobert. On the wing, Milton. Barrett covering. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Outside, Towns. Passes to Gobert. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Conley's got 6.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
And there's the pass to Jacobs. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Pass to Milton. And here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Carter. Pocket 6. Edwards passes to Gobert. Here's Milton. Here's Towns. Pass to Milton. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 10.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make sense.
Passes it to Barrett. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
At the line, one shot.
Timberwolves trail by 18. On the wing, Milton. Reed finds Milton. Here's Alexander Walker. Got a piece of it. Just 5 to shoot. One-on-one here. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 5 assists in the game. Milton against Carter. Here's Towns. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. And now it's up to 25 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Milton against Carter. Over Milton. And it's Carter missing. Timberwolves trail by 18. Feeds it to Towns. And the layup is good. And that's now 27 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Carter inside the three-point line, makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Knicks lead by 18.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Alexander Walker. And Adebayo sends it back. Here's Carter. Now the pass to Jacobs. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another lead as a distributor. Great pass on that
one. Here's Alexander Walker. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Shoots. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Superb defense, guys. No way he's going to let him get off a clean look at the basket.
Carter outside. The tray. And shot off. And so it's the New York Knicks sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've had active hands and, of course, a lot of turnovers in this one. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Knicks leading by 21. John Collins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Carter. Then there's Jay, and it's Jacobs in at the 3 seed. That's the 5 for New York right now. And that one is hammered home.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Golden State has been the team of the last decade. But if you had to make a prediction, Doris, which team do you envision as the next dynasty?
Oh, Kev, sustained success like that of Golden State is truly rare. That is a tough one. But if you're going to put pressure on me to pick one, I'd say Boston because of their star talent, their depth, and the front office leadership. You know, the second half has been a series of distractions for him. After one turnover in the first, been a disaster.
Now, here's Milton. Defense is right there. Edwards finds Reed. Edwards with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Alexander Walker. No good on the triple. The Knicks leading by 23. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Adebayo. And the layup's good off the glass. Adebayo's got 21.
Man, terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Now here's Edwards. Guarded closely. Inside. A shot by Milton, no good. New York has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. To the middle. The jump hook, and Adebayo with a nice bucket inside. Adebayo's got 11 in the second half.
Knicks lead 173.
Pass to Reed. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Looking to get it going. Edwards can't hit.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Jacobs. Edwards defending. From 13, Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Carter. Reed misses. Knicks on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. The 10-footer. And the basket is good. 29 points for Insanity.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it. I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jacobs. Edwards defending. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. So it's the Timberwolves now. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Carter. Down low, here's Braylon. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. New York called for the foul. The Clutch Player Award debuted in 2023. Doris, what do you think of that,
Yeah, I think it's a great way to find more unique aspects of the game to celebrate. Listen, players have specialties beyond just box scores, and that sort of thing deserves to be recognized.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So for the Knicks, Hartenstein's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Abdia subbed in for Jay. And a change for the Timberwolves. Conley's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is real. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now, here's Reed. Five to shoot. It's stolen by Carter. Goes up and finished off by Carter.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Conley. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustment?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
And it's Carter missing.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Carter against Conley. They set the pick. Fires away from way outside. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got 11 points in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now, here's Milton. He's covered closely. Conley against Carter. Shot clock at 6. Conley's shot is off.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Stolen by Conley. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Milton against Carter. Over to the left wing. And the NBA Doris removing the limit on the number of Supermax contracts that one team can have. Why is that?
Well, I think some teams on course to have 3 Supermax guys, just the way their players are growing. And the league opted for more nuanced ways to discourage big payrolls.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
At the line, 1 shot.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now McDaniels. Towns for 3. It's good from long range.
Anthony Towns.
Towns has got 30 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Bobbed up there for Collins.
And one thing you love about Collins as a scorer, he's efficient. His numbers from the field and from three are consistent year to year.
Conley against Carter. Towns sets the pick for Conley. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley. Towns has got 14 points here in the second half.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Jacobs, the pass to Hartenstein. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Carter against Conley. He feeds it to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Towns with the bucket. 34 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards. And New York making a change here. Martin's checked in. And that one falls for Carter. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Conley against Carter. Gobert with a screen on Carter. Outside Conley. Looking to get back on track here. Good work defensively by Carter.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here is Carter. Shoots from the baseline, and he hits the jumper for 2.
And you like to see since the half now. He's finally starting to come around.
Towns sets the pick for Conley. And he uses the glass on the layup. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 assists. New York's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Avdia, the pass to Hartenstein. Jacobs. Edwards defending. Here's Jacobs. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now here's Edwards. Outside, Towns. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Conley. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Now, here's Avdia. Defended by Towns. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Jacobs. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Insanity.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Now here's Towns. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 36.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
by Carter.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now here's Conley. He dishes it to Edwards. To the middle. A steal. Martin finds Carter. Problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Owens, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Insanity.